Hello, welcome to my object-oriented programming project. Here, in my program, I've made a mining game where a miner seeks to acquire materials to get enough wealth and weight in pounds required so that he may go back up to the ground and win the game. So let's run our code and see how the code works. And as it's running, we'll wait and talk about encapsulation. So, essentially, encapsulation is a concept of hiding data from users. That's as simple as I can put it. So, as you can see here, the code is just presenting to you dialogue to add to the story of the game, and we'll touch base on encapsulation in just a second. Now, as you can see, the program just introduces the game, yada yada yada. Type yes or no. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, as you can see, our code is just presenting dialogue, and actually, it also gives you the rules of the game so you know what you're just entering into. So like you need $15 in net worth and 200 pounds of materials. So yeah, and this is pretty much how it works. So let's just wait a little bit for this to finish. And as you can see, we've encountered a material to mine, so obviously we'll put yes. That's the point of the game, right? Oh, nothing here to dig. Oh well. And then, would you like to know your current statistics? Sure. So this is how the game works, basically. It's just a reiteration of asking the user to mine something, and they'll either find something, not find something, or get damaged and have their health taken away from. And then they're asked to return or asked to see what's in their container. Pretty simple, right? Very fun though. Now, my code uses encapsulation to where class variables are hidden from other classes. This is done through declaring these class variables as private. So as you can see in the miner class, which will load in just a second, right here. The only way to access and or to modify these is through accessor and modifier methods of the class. So for example, right here, get num minors, return num minors as this is a static int variable, static class, private static class variable, or set health, which is a modifier. So this is an accessor method as written here. This is a modifier method as it changes our health, which is a private variable. So again, encapsulation is the concept of hiding data from users, which is exactly what my code does. Direct access is restricted to this data, and the user is only able to interact with this data only through whatever means of access or modification the program creator has allowed, which in this case, I'm the program creator. So whatever I've allowed to be accessed in whatever specific way I want it is done that way. And whatever I do not want to be accessed is not accessed. So as you can see here, private makes an attribute, method, or variable only accessible within the pertaining class. Now, obviously, you would not want a method to be private, as you kind of want to use a method, right? Yeah, but we will want to make our variables private in order to restrict direct access to this, which is essentially embodying encapsulation. Now, let's head over to the repository to see our commits. In essence, most of my commits were mainly spelling errors, fixed spelling mistakes, fixed spelling. Others were just adding comments to explain the code. Others were just forgetting to put something like, for example, when I called a static variable, I forgot to put minor right before the variable, which was kind of dumb on my part. Sometimes as we were using encapsulation in the code, you direct access to a variable is restricted, so I forgot to use the getter method, which is the only way to access it indirectly. Which and yeah, modified some constructors, which constructor overloading. One problem I had was deciding how to implement constructor overloading within the class of minor, but that's one thing I overcame. And I created separate classes as well, created accessor methods to access private data indirectly. And yeah, made functions, made other classes, and yeah, that's pretty much it for all my commits. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.